Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Hunt's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Bad Intentions, his ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Shotgun. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Do that again!
Well-targeted combination by Bad Intentions.
Come on!
Bad Intentions is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Very accurate two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Last 10 seconds. Hunt's got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over it. If your opponent wants to do that, guess what? His opponent wanted to. He had the desire to do that, and he took advantage.
A classic 1-2 combo by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Bad Intentions. A little 1-2. Jab followed by the cross. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. not able to connect with the uppercut. Shotgun's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Bad intentions, his defense is paying off now. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And that's the end of round 2. Bad intentions is proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
And round number 3 is underway. Way to block there. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Shotgun's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Bad Intentions is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Oh, good-looking 2-punch combination by Bad Intentions. Scored well with that straight left. He returns the favor with an uppercut. A solid, true uppercut by Shotgun. Well-placed body shot again. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Hunt's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. There's the combo downstairs.
Keep it going.
Jab with the straight, classic combination.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Hunt's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
What are you waiting for? You want this fight? There you go. Then let's get moving out there. This guy's going to win this fight. If you don't take it.
Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots, and quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning the rounds.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Bad Intentions is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
All right, let's do it.
Scored well to the body again. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. A knifing left hand by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep it up.
Intentions is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Bad Intentions, his favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Bad Intentions.
Come on, kid.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Bad Intentions is able to avoid that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Hunt. Bad Intentions is showing you a little defensive skill there. It'll move away from that punch. Hunt starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Good block. Hunt's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well timed by Bad Intentions. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Hunt's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
And that's the end of round 5. Bad Intentions is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Relax.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Shotgun. Well targeted 1-2 by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jabbing a straight by Bad Intentions. Shotgun's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Bad Intentions has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. And he returns on that exchange. We count down the final moments of this round. What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. What an excellent two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
Keep going.
Hunt's looking for a way to get this fight back on course, a course that can get him a victory. This isn't it, just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Bad Intentions' his combination punching is working well here. Halfway through the 7th round.
Come on, kid.
Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Fires right back at him. Oh, what a whiff by Shotgun. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep working the body.
Scored well up top. There's the combo to the body. Good work defensively by Hunt. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And round 7 comes to an end.
No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Listen, I want you to pick.
That was good. You took a lot out of him in that round. Keep that up. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is.
Round number 8. Teddy's scorecard hasn't changed all night long. Bad Intentions has been at home, just scoring with ease as the night has progressed.
Yeah, the only thing they have to worry about is his knuckles don't get swollen because he is catching him with everything he throws.
Now that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Shotgun's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Sending shots to the midsection. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Hunt's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Bad Intentions. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Took a shot, now he gives a left. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Bad Intentions. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Shotgun. Good job on the two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside in the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Come on.
Bad Intentions is making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
And the old 1-2 by Bad Intentions.
Come on. Get focused.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Shotgun showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Bad Intentions is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Clean and crisp. That is the way to describe the punching we've seen out of him tonight. Not much left in this fight. Teddy, not much doubt as to who's controlling it.
No, a triangle is better than a square. Why? More sides. And he has shown me a lot of sides. Giving angles, counter-punching, working inside, working outside. That's why he's the man.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Bad Intentions is spending a lot of time up against the ropes, but he's also spending a lot of time putting forth some offense from that position.
Well, that's the key. You can't lay against the ropes and not do anything back. First, two things you can't do if you're going to lay on the rope. Can't just cover up. You have to move your head, because otherwise the guy will take control. And you can't just move your head and not throw back. You got to fire back. He's doing both those things.
Doing great.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Bad Intentions is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bad Intentions is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Just like that.
A minute to go in the fight. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Bad Intentions is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got a shotgun stunned, and he is hurt.
Oh, you got this one.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. A well-deserved win by Bad Intentions. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You're going to have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Irish's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, fam.
Nice block by Irish. A strafing attack by Shotgun. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes.
Come on, kid.
Blocks the headshot. Halfway through this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Irish is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Hunt's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Irish has got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
Well, what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind it.
Much better, much better. That was good.
We got it. All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Hunt's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Super three-punch combination by Irish. Hunt swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Shotgun. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Irish. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Shotgun. Punch coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. 90 seconds to go here in this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Shotgun. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Irish. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Shotgun's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Wow, is he defensively sound. A little head hunting with the right.
Move your head.
Final 10 seconds. Shotgun's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Number 3 is underway. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A well-targeted jab that time. Irish is giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Hits him in the mug with the right. See the accuracy now with that double jab up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Shotgun. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Irish is putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scored. Hunt showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He has found his groove with this right hand. Ten seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to an end.
Jab more, jab more, jab more.
We got it.
Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab and then straight down the middle. You got that? Jab, jab.
We
Right.
don't need that. No, throw that away.
You're looking good. And keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
Here you go. That's the best.
Irish is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Hunt's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot by Hunt. Shotgun's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by a shotgun. Left hand came after the jab. Irish is jacked by an uppercut.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by shotgun. Good-looking two-punch combo by Hunt. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Harry brings the jab right hand.
Move your head.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Hunt's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Good 1-2 by Irish. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by shotgun.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets them punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is 1 round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Hunt. Fine looking right hand by Irish. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Irish has been stunned. Teddy, I think he's gonna go down. I think he's gonna go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Next round, let's keep busy. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use it. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Counter punch.
Here you go.
Keep your guard up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
The start of the 6th round. Hunt's corner has to be pleased impressed with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Irish has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Shotgun's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Little volume punching to the body there. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Shotgun. There he goes with the right hand again. Big shot he just scored with. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Shotgun. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Irish's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
And what a clever combination by Irish.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter. This is it. You heard it. Keep on it. Hey, relax.
Here you go.
Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Solid right by Irish. Blocks that punch. Making away a body shot with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Shotgun's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Blocks that punch. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Irish is known as a brawler. He's known as a slugger. Right now, that's not working out. He's doing a poor job in these middle rounds.
Well, he picked the wrong guy to fight that kind of fight with. You know, he's got a good boxer, a guy that throws straight punches. And he throws round punches, straight punches, beating the round punches.
How about that left right there? Unable to steady him. Oh! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
One, two, three, four,
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy. You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Shotgun's corner is really pleased, and you can see as the encouragement continues here at the start of round number 8. They know the way the scorecard's most likely to read, just like yours reads, Teddy, where he's enjoying a comfortable lead.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a dilemma, a good dilemma. Does he go for it now? Because he's fresh. He could go after him, and he could continue pushing him downhill. Or does he coast a little bit?
Irish's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers, so that they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Irish. Irish is starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. And a good counter by Shotgun. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Irish.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Punch spin. It's over. This fight is over. Shotgun's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. This is the kind of fight that makes boxing the ultimate highlight sport. He's the fighter that can get rid of you with one single shot.
Well, we look at the power, and that's what gets your attention, Joe, but really, ultimately, what gets it done is a great sense of timing. His power would mean nothing if he didn't get it across so often.
Double jab by No Dice. Hook right on the belt line. Shotgun's rocked by a huge hook to the head. No Dice's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that can end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Very nice work with a double jab up top. Good step back counter punch there. Scored well with the left downstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Well-targeted counter punch by Hunt. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Not precise at all by Shotgun. Comes right back at him with a left hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Nice strike after catching one by Shotgun. No Dice's nose is starting to bleed. And that's the end of round one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Combination to the head. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. That was a miss by Hunt. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Shotgun. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Shotgun's punch didn't come close. Hunt's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by No Dice. You can see him timing that double jab to the head. No Dice's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
He just missed that shot up top. Good double jab by No Dice. All-out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Effective with that 1-2. digs in with a left hand to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Shotgun. Nice jabs there by No Dice. No Dice's right hand scores well. What impact from that uppercut by Shotgun.
I don't want to see you outside of him, okay? This fight is not in the center of the ring. Take him to the ropes.
And round number 3 is underway. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. How about a return to center with the left hand? That was not well targeted by No Dice. No Dice is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Not able to land the headshot. Super two-punch combo by No Dice. Good exchange. He fires back.
Keep working the body.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice two-punch combo by No Dice. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Keep moving, working the jab.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Landing 2 jabs by No Dice. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Hunt's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Shotgun. Solid uppercut. He gets off with a combination up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Shotgun. Able to dismiss that body shot. And the round comes to an end.
Fight. You gotta think it up, you hear me?
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the lock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Shotgun's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hunt's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby, come on.
Combo lands to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Shotgun. Hunt smashed by a hook. A crushing two-punch combo by No Dice.
Shake it off. It's all right.
That's a good left hand by Shotgun. Good-looking counterpunch.
Come on now.
No Dices almost out of it there. He was stunned. And that's the end of round 4. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. the kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Able to dismiss it. No Dice is whipping there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. And a perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is. And you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Shotgun. Nice 1-2 by Hunt. Shotgun's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Hunt's right hand scores well that time.
Stay focused inside.
Shotgun's left, working well that time. Nice work on the combination by No Dice. Hunt's proving to be elusive. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Shotgun's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Nice work.
Oh, he just a stinging right hand by Shotgun. He is wobbly and damaged and just flailing with his arms trying to... Oh, and there you go. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. No Dice is unable to get up and continue on. Shotgun's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Whether or not he's successful in this fight tonight, Teddy, could come down to what he's been doing in the gym. Word out of all those training sessions is he has developed a great uppercut.
But even better than that, Joe, he throws a great uppercut. But what he does also is once he catches you with that, he understands he's going to pick the guy's head up. He puts something right on top with it.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Keep those hands up.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with a straight left. Hound Dog's combination punching is working well here. Great movement to get away from those punches. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Parries that punch intended for the head. Shotgun's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Well-targeted hook by Hound Dog. Hound Dog showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand. Did you see that? He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hunt's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent, well blocked by Shotgun. Hound Dog's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Get in there!
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. And we come to the end of the round. Shotgun's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I wonder what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. But I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Hunt's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Nice strike after catching one by Hound Dog. And now he's targeting upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Hunt's starting to bleed from the nose. A little head hunting right back to it. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Hound Dog. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. A solid uppercut by Shotgun. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Hound Dog. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Hound Dog. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Combination by Shotgun. Up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Shotgun's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Hunt's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
Joe, the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Shotgun. Blocks away that headshot. Now he places that hook right to the body. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Left hook to the body, then he comes back with the right hand. And this round comes to an end.
Come on, let's finish this. Keep going, just keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out there.
Start of round number 4. Shotgun's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, 2-1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, is he going to pay a price for that activity? Because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
Hunt's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is a table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Body shot, the left hand. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Halfway through round number 4. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Lands the counter. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hound Dog. Nothing there on the punch by Shotgun. Shotgun's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Up in your head!
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Hound Dog's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
What a smart combination by Shotgun. And round 4 comes to an end. Hunt's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Shotgun. Shotgun's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Hunt's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Shotgun's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination. Hound Dog's ruined with that, and banging away he goes. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Hunt's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility.
Solid, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
Hound Dog's not doing so hot right now, Teddy. What kind of change would you make to him to get him straightened out?
Well, I would try, you know, to be honest with you, Joe, that change would have had to be made in the gym. It's going to be tough right now. First of all, he's got to stop telegraphing all his punches. But that's something that takes time to work on that, develop that.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Unable to land clean by Hunt. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Keep moving, that's it.
Good combination to the body. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Solid right by Hound Dog. Comes right, and now you see him scoring well with the right.
Keep moving, get up.
Teddy, he's been, there it is! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up, stand up.
The ref stops the fight. Shotgun's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Big entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Hunt's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Well, we know where the fighter wants to be, but how does he get there?
Well, you better pick the right vehicle. I think all-terrain would work here. Four-wheel drive. You want to make sure that you're durable. You want to make sure that you bring your feet with you. You got that traction working. You got the jab, the windshield wipers going a little bit so you can clear your way and see your way.
go.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of it.
Remember, double up on the jab.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. Let's put a warning out here right away. This is a power puncher. Don't blink.
Yeah, don't go to the refrigerator either.
Back to the body.
He missed with that headshot. A headshot blocked. There's another left hand from him. Halfway through round number 1.
Doing what you're doing.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good looking 2-punch combination there. Punk's able to land a nice clean left hand.
Keep it going.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. That straight right, unable to connect. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
You gotta protect yourself.
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Good job staying away from the danger there. That right hand serving him well. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good return fire that time. Halfway through round number 2. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Still not moving.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
20.
Nice work with the left hand. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Scores with the uppercut. Good left there.
Move your head.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. What a great job. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Shotgun.
Head side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
And round number 3 is underway.
Focus.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Shotgun. Good flush shot upstairs. Punch giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. A barrage of punches now. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Targeting a left hand to the body. Nowhere close to that punch by Shotgun. Back upstairs he goes. Look at him put his punches together.
In and out, in and out.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Shotgun. The old 1-2 scores for him. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Stay tight. Keep jabbing and hitting. Keep him in front, okay? Don't let him move around too much. Cut the ring off.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Unable to connect by Hunt.
You got this one. You got this one.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice strike after catching one by Shotgun. There's the combo downstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. The jab has been able to carry the night for him so far. Why so, Teddy?
Well, first of all, he's been able to get it off at the right time. His opponent, that sweet spot. You know, you hear about that in baseball. You want to just hit that ball in the sweet spot. Well, the jab, he's catching his opponent just as he's starting to get into his range before he can get off.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Halfway into round number 5 here. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
Back to the body.
I like the way that jab is doubled up by shotgun. Good smooth work by Hunt. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Hunt's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Sit down on your punches, all right? When you get close, uppercut and hook. Get in and throw the uppercut and hook, all right? That's what they're there for. Body, then head. That's what you need.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little, flip the script a bit.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Hunt's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Solid left hand. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Hunt's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy is not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Well, he's committed to the left hand and it's paying off here. Shotgun's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Solid left.
Listen, you're not working. You're not working. You're not working on anything we worked on. You're not double jabbing. You gotta work this, kid. You understand? You got to keep working. You don't doubt this.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Shotgun. And now he's targeting upstairs. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Nice work with the jab on the outside.
Combo, 1, 2, 1, 2. Left,
He
right,
tried to
left,
nab
right,
him up
left,
top,
right.
but was unable to connect. Halfway through this round here, Shotgun's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Keep moving. Keep your distance.
Side to side.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Uppercut.
Nice.
Uppercut.
Very clean offense from defense by Hunt. Shotgun's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. And that does it for this round.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just...
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight.
Well, this is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
Shotgun's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
1, 2. 1, 2.
And he scores with a 3-punch combo. Hunt's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
Nice!
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Shotgun. Nice 2-punch combo by Hunt.
Double up on your punches. Move!
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
Jump on!
There's the combo to the body. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Hunt's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Good two-punch combo by Hunt.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Able to land with the right. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Good fundamental work. Landing the 1-2 there. Shotgun's defense did a good job there. Able to avoid that punch.
Jab, jab.
Use the ring, use the ring. Use the jab.
Keep moving, keep moving. Unload.
Body shots.
Oh, you're doing great.
Use the jab.
Beat him in a punch.
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Hunt's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Nice block by Banks. Banks' combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Right to the head with that right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Precision work with the left hand by Shotgun. 10 clicks of the talk. Hunt's effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep on him. Use that jab to get on the inside, then throw the right.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Banks. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Good biting, snapping shot by Banks. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Hunt. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Hunt's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Shotgun. Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Get inside, get inside.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. And now he's targeting upstairs. Banks is not putting forth the defense you need to have at this level of the game.
No, but you got to come here with it, Joe. You know, it's easy for you and me to sit back and say, hey, you got to block punches, you got to move your head, you got to evade punches, use your legs. But if you haven't been taught that, and believe it or not, this is boxing 101, this is basic rudiments, basic fundamentals. Some guys have not been taught the defensive skills.
Don't stand in front of him. You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
And round number 3 is underway. Little head knocking with that right hand. You see he's committed to that body work. Solid left hand to the head. Solid right by Banks. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Shotgun's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Halfway through this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good block there by Banks. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A very accurate two-punch combo by Banks. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. And that's the end of round 3.
Jab and move. Jab and move. All right, bang the head. You got to give me the double jab.
Banks is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Hunt's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut.
More punch, work the body, kid.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Banks' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to make an impact there by Hunt. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Banks is well off the mark that time. Hunt's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Hunt. Shotgun's punch is far off the target.
Looking good.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Commits to the straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Banks is doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Keep it going.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Shotgun.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
And he returns on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Holy cow, look at this. Back and forth they go. There's no stop.
You don't know how good you are until you push. You push to the brink. They are finding out right now how special they can be.
Keep your back off the ropes.
Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. Banks is gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. There's another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not able to land the uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Shotgun. Banks' combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. An accurate left by Banks. Nice work on the right hand by Shotgun. Banks has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Off the target by Hunt. Banks has landed a good, solid combination.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Little volume punching to the body there. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He just missed that shot up top. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Shotgun. Banks is getting an earful here. He's being reminded, you put yourself in position to win, but you have to stay on course in order to win. Excellent 1-2 by Hunt. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Stay on the inside. Head move.
Banks is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Teddy, how does a fighter know when that's the punch to fire off the uppercut?
Well, it's where he is. First of all, he's on the inside. His opponent usually keeping those earmuffs on a little bit. And there's an opening up the middle. And maybe his opponent's leaning forward a little bit.
Banks has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. At the halfway point of round 7. Punches and bunches, combination up top. He comes with the straight right hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Hunt. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Shotgun's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks that punch. Three minutes gone by in this round. Banks has just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, and you know, a lesson out there for people. It doesn't have to be in boxing either. You know, you can be the boss, you can be the aggressive guy without going forward. And that's what he's done. He hasn't gone forward because he's not made up that way. He's stepped back, he's given up range every once in a while. He's counted, but he's been in control.
And thus is enjoying a lead on your scorecard through 7 rounds. Shotgun's able to land a good, solid left hand. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight.
You're not pace yourself.
Good job with the old 1-2 by Hunt. The halfway point of round number 8. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Jab and a straight right by Banks. Banks' ability to properly throw and land his combination. Big shot comes crashing home. Hunt's crushed by that, and he is down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hunt's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. He's jumping all over him now. Shotgun's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. There's an excellent combination by Banks. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang, you're in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Well-targeted left hand by Banks.
Keep working the body.
fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Shotgun. Hunt's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Halfway through the 9th round. That's a good block by Hunt. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well. Big shot there. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Let's go,
5,
get up!
6, 7, 8.
Get up, damn it!
Banks is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stops his flow.
Excellent 1-2 by Hunt. Hunt's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Hook on the inside!
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Wow! Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.